All content and material used in this video are for purposes of review and commentary under terms of fair use. Also, the following views expressed in this video are of personal opinion. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, and also spoilers. Well, that doesn't really matter. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to StormKing Initial Impressions of the Spring 2013 anime. Now, let's start it off and check out the top 5 animes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that I think you, the audience, subscribers, whatever, should be checking out this Spring 2013 season. First up on my list is Devil Survivor 2, the animation. Now, Devil Survivor 2, like Persona 4 the animation, caught me because of its current execution, its style, and just overall flow and feel to it. Now, unlike Persona 4 the animation, like I said before, I'm not exactly sure or know too well about Devil Survivor 2 and the universe of Devil Survivor. But the good thing is, so far, what's presented me in which a Japan that has went through a quasi-apocalypse, and now people who are willing to fight can now summon demons and fight off other demons, and yada yada yada, awesome action, demonic action with some angst in between. But no matter, I'm liking Devil Survivor 2 the animation, and because of, like Persona 4, like I said, the style, the presentation, the current execution, I definitely think that you should check out Devil Survivor 2 the animation. Next up on my list is Hataraku Maou-sama. Okay, hold on, alright, wait just a second. I know, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who do know, let me remind you, Hataraku Maou-sama was not on my Spring 2013 anime list preview. And after some suggestions and comments, I checked out Hataraku Maou-sama, the manga, and the anime. And what is my opinion of it? I love it! It is totally awesome! The whole idea of this awesome, powerful, pure evil demonic entity that is a demon lord reduced to that of a fast food worker, and just the hilarity that ensues is awesome, so amusing. I love this over the top, almost slapstick, high energy, you know, do something and then immediate response to it. I totally love Hataraku Maou-sama. If you're into that kind of high energy comedy with slapstick feel to it, and just love this whole twist, and just love like comedic hero demon lord integration and interaction and on Earth, in Japan more specifically, then I totally recommend checking out Hataraku Maou-sama. Next on my list is Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko. Now, Ouji Neko, or Hentai Neko, or Hentai Ouji, I just call it Ouji Neko. This anime is just so adorable. It is incredibly adorable and just cute. I mean, Tsukiko and Azusa, it's so adorable. Anyways, moreover to the point, when it comes to Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko, the whole presentation of, you know, what happens when you no longer have self-control, or you wish you didn't have self-control and you wished you had a lot of self-control. What happens when those wishes are put to their extreme? You know, hubris, enjoy, not being able to express yourself and totally being able to express everything. That is Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko. And it's being animated by JC Staff, and I'm totally loving it so far. The comedy is sort of like, well, okay, the guy's a pervert, okay, that comedy is all, it's sort of missed, it's fine, but whatever. But then you have his counterpart to the very stoic-faced and, you know, non-emotionally showing female lead, but who does show emotions without showing emotions, and it is very adorable no matter what. So if you're looking for a really cutesy comedy with some over-the-top stuff and with really, really cute girls, and I mean like totally adorable girls, then I do recommend checking out Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko. Next on my list, Shingeki no Kyojin! Now, Shingeki no Kyojin. First off, let me say, yeah! Shadow of the Colossus, baby! Now, moving on to the point. When it comes to Shingeki no Kyojin, I totally love the anime so far. By the way, I've read the manga really, really far, and the anime so far, with the 3 episodes that we've seen so far, is doing really well. It's fully projecting and embodying that really high energy, but really dark feel, that really dark energy, that is Shingeki no Kyojin. It's very dark, serious, but the action in between is just cool. Well, what action we've seen, other than certain scenes involving certain non-listed characters, and certain non-listed characters being, well, there's a reason why they're non-listed characters. They're just meant to be red shirts, for those of you who understand what a red shirt is. And it is a gory series. It's not like graphically gory like, say, Elfen Lied or anything. Oh boy. But overall, they don't show the gore, but it's just like you see stuff that is happening. It's like, okay, alright, that person's getting eaten. Damn. So yes, if you're into serious, dark tone, dark energy, David versus Goliath, kind of Shadow of the Colossus anime, basically, then I do recommend checking out Shingeki no Kyojin. And last up on my list, やはり俺の青春ラブコメは間違っている. Now, when it comes to やはり俺の青春, you know what? I'm just gonna call it Oregairu. When it comes to Oregairu, it is your typical romantic comedy, high school, slice of life, in a way slice of life, seinen anime, but don't let that, make you turn away from this anime. In fact, what I like about Oregairu, and the interesting aspect about it, is the female lead, the first introduced one, and the male lead, in how they both oppose one another, but also work with one another. I mean, technically they are the opposites and they're foils off of each other, but they also work, in a way, together to, it goes without, fully opposing all the way. It's just like, okay, mingle in towards a middle ground. A middle ground kind of solution. Now, what do I mean by that? In Oregairu, the female lead and the male lead work with one another in a volunteer club, group, association, however you want to go with it. And they try to solve certain problems. They try to solve it to the best of their capabilities, or, they won't bring the solution, but they'll bring them to the solution in that kind of way. And whereas the female lead always tries to get the ideal results, or the ideal situation, and try to get that, but, sometimes, as with life, you don't get that ideal that you want. The male lead comes in and says, well, we may not get the ideal that we wanted, or that you wanted, but at least there was some effort and we got some result out of it. And by saying that, and with his actions, he convinces the female lead, is like, okay, well, alright, that works, I guess. Begrudgingly, of course. Now, like I said, it's because of this opposition, but in a way, coming to a middle ground kind of solution, aspect, interaction, communication, whatever, of やはり俺の青春, or Oregairu, I'm not going to say the whole title yet, is what I like and suggest that you should check out. It's cool, it's interesting, it's awesome seeing a totally elite person versus a guy that just says, I'm gonna try my best. I don't know if I can get the best, but I will try. Of course, in a more apathetic way, because the male lead, not female lead, the male lead is very apathetic. Now, I do, overall, recommend checking out やはり俺の青春ラブコメは間違っている. やはり俺の青春ラブコメディは間違っている。Yes! Now, from the top 5 animes I think you should be checking out this spring 2013 season is Devil Survivor 2 The Animation, Hataraku Maou-sama, Hentai Ouji と笑わない猫、進撃の巨人 and やはり俺の青春ラブコメは間違っている。Before I end this video, there's one more anime that I'd like to give an honorable mention to and just talk about it a little bit because, you know, despite the fact that it is a sequel and I can't list sequels due to my own kind of special ruling in my top 5 list, I think it should be noted and talked about so that you can check out the first season to check out the second season, which is really, really awesome. My first honorable mention is Toaru Kagaku no Railgun S. Yeah! Railgun! Railgun! Yeah! Misaka Mikoto! Biribiri! Railgun! And that is why I think you should check out Toaru Kagaku no Railgun to check out Toaru Kagaku no Railgun S. And that's it for my initial impressions of the spring 2013 season. And what can I say about spring other than it's awesome? Any season is awesome. But spring is awesome because usually spring is the more high energy animes that you get to see. You see more high energy animes in spring. Not always, there are exceptions, but usually in spring you see more comedic animes. Like I said, there are exceptions. You know, don't hold me to like saying, StormKing says there's always supposed to be high energy comedic animes in spring. There are exceptions. There are exceptions. And you know what? Spring 2013 is just as awesome as spring 2012. And I'm gonna look forward to spring 2014 because cool and awesome. So, that's it for my initial impressions. This is StormKing telling you to read some manga, watch some anime, you'll like it. Well, there's also Hayore Nyaruko-san W, but I don't need to talk about that. Why? Well, because俺は一人の一人で仮面ライダーだ。さあ、お前の罪を数えろ。